The generator is really here to be in mastery of the things that bring you joy. So you have something in common with the manifesting generator that the rest of the energy types do not have, and that is a defined sacral center. This is this big, beautiful energy motor that lies in the middle of your belly, and it is the biggest motor in the human design system. It gives you consistent, reliable access to vital life force energy. Now, there is a key with accessing this vital life force energy, and it comes from doing the things that you love. So when you are doing the things that you love, when you are doing the things that bring you joy, this joy actually activates this sacral center, and that joy, that delight, that inspiration that you are experiencing begins to radiate through your whole body. It's actually regenerative to your physical body to be doing the things that you love. It then spills out into your auric field, which is an open and enveloping aura. So this is why doing what you love actually turns you into a super attractor, into an abundance magnet, because from the seed of your joy, this is radiating through the body, spilling out into your auric field and pulling life, pulling opportunities, pulling all of us into your opening and enveloping aura. We want to be a part of, life wants to be a part of what is bringing you so much joy. So the more that you can double down on experiencing your joy, the more magnetic you become, the more in the flow of life that you will experience. So this is really how you are here to use your energy type in this lifetime, is to follow your strategy to be in response. You are here to be in response to life, to be in the flow of life, to be in a dance with life. So what this feels like is tuning into how your body is responding to the world around you. You are always responding. There is always an abundance of things to respond to. So this is where you get to slow down and tune in. What feels expansive to me? And leaning in and following the breadcrumbs of those things. And what feels constrictive and heavy in my body, and moving away from those things. So literally thinking of yourself like a little frog on a lily pad, you're moving towards the things that feel expansive, the things that feel light, the things that feel joyful, the things that spark a seed of curiosity in your body, because they're the things that the sacral is saying, yes, green light. We will give you all the energy to move towards this. And when you are doing and leaning into the things that feel expansive, that is what's going to lead to more expansiveness, to more expansiveness, to more expansiveness. And when you're doing and choosing the things that are going to feel heavy for you, that feel constricting, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to do that anyway, I probably should. Any of that energy is going to feel so constricting in your body, because that is a sacral red light. Your sacral is saying, no, don't want to do that. That's not for us. Good. We're going to be running on fumes. So if you're going to say yes to that, good luck to you, because you're going to have no energy for it. And you will probably really notice the difference between when you are doing what you love. It's going to feel like that energy is alive in your body. It's going to feel easy. It's going to feel like satisfaction, which is your signature emotion that you are here to experience. And when you are choosing and moving towards the things that feel constricting, that's what's going to elicit that not self response of frustration. The other thing that's going to bring that not self out is when you act before responding. And this is something that society always gives us the message of, is we've got to go out and get it, we've got to hustle, we've got to chase it, we've got to make shit happen, we've got to act fast. And this really goes against your energy as a generator, because when you are initiating and moving before responding, quite often it might not have been for you. It's come from a mental should, and that's creating the resistance and the frustration in your life. But when you slow down and you allow yourself to be more present with what feels expansive and tuning into the things that you actually want to do, desire to do, they're the things that are going to move into flow. And it's really important to start to even think about the times in your life where you have moved from a place of like, fuck yes, like expansive joy, or that little like, oh, I want to know more about that. I'm going to lean in, I'm going to lean in, I'm going to lean in. And how much easier that was, how much more flow there was, how much little opportunities just popped up and things were just flowing and clicking, as opposed to when you were like, I should be doing this. Okay, I'll do it anyway. All right, if you want me to. And how much resistance was met when that happened. So it's really important for you to act from a space of Oh, yes, I want to. Yes, that feels good. Yes, I want to know more. Yes, I want to lean into that. So really slowing down and being in response to life, choosing the things that feel expansive and moving away from the things that feel constricting. And one thing that I notice quite commonly with generators is that even if you're doing what you love, even if you love your job, or whether you don't, whether you love your career, whether you don't, it's so important for you to be doing something that is joyful just for you, outside of any other obligations you have in your life, to just do something that is joyful for you, particularly if it's something where you are using your body, using your hands, using your creativity, dancing, painting, drawing, whatever that might look like for you. Choosing something where you can be in your joy. The more that you can experience joy and satisfaction in your life, the more magnetic you are to opportunities, the more life can move towards you, the more that you can experience more of those little pings of curiosity and move from that place. So one thing that I always get my clients to do is something I call a sacral stocktake. So looking at your life, what is bringing you joy? Double down on that. If nothing is bringing you joy, go make some space for some joy. Really, really, really spend some time doing what you love and making space for more of that in your life, doing more of the things that bring you joy and satisfaction. Looking at the areas that are frustrating you right now, that are draining you right now, that feel energetically hard. Is there any opportunity to outsource, delegate, detox, refine, get rid of them altogether? Can you start to offload some of those things and navigate them out of your life to make more space for the joy? Because one thing that's really we need to start flipping around for generators is that you are not here to be in service to others and give your energy away. You are here to be in service to your joy and your satisfaction first and foremost, because when you do, that is how we all get the benefit from your energy. Your energy is a sacred resource. Just because you can doesn't mean you have to. So you get to decide where you put your energy, what gets your energy. And that comes from what is bringing you joy first and foremost, because that is when you're going to radiate the energy that we all want to be a part of. And so when you are in the seat of your joy, first and foremost, we all naturally benefit. So really taking your power back and choosing your joy and what you want to do first and foremost, and knowing that that energy is going to ripple outwards from that space. So I really hope that this has given you some permission to slow down, to be in response to life, and to choose more joy, because that is really what you are here to experience and contribute in this lifetime, to master the things that bring you joy and share them with joy with the rest of us.